Hello everyone, Adrian here. So, in my series of tasting weird foods, I'm going to take you along with me while I try out three snacks, crunchy snacks, that I found at my local health food store. The health food store in question is called J.D. Mills. It's in Evanston, Illinois, in case you're local and wanted to try to find this and any other of their unusual and interesting foods. Because, yeah, the shelves are packed with all kinds of things that you're not going to see anywhere else. So, at least not locally. So, I am going to start with this is called Real Food from the Ground Up. That's the brand name. Cauliflower stalks. So this is made with cassava and cauliflower. And they have kind of an interesting shape. The guy that was ringing me up actually said that he really likes these. In particular, he pointed to these as something that he enjoys. So, here we go. I like cauliflower, and I've liked cassava in things. Neither of them have a particularly strong taste, so I'm expecting that I will like these. So they are hollow and sort of a puffed texture, very crunchy. I like that. A little bit of salty, very light, nice crunch. There's a little bit of a sort of a roasted vegetable taste in there, which is nice. But it's not strong, quite mild. Cauliflower stalks, sea salt flavor. Now, all three of these snacks that I'm going to show you today, they are fully vegan and gluten-free. So that was kind of an interesting thing. I don't have a grain-free diet by any means or a gluten-free diet, but I think that's actually interesting. To me, having gluten-free options, some people get really worked up about it, that it's something that's, somehow bad. But actually, one of the things that I love about having a variety of gluten-free products is that it actually uses different ingredients, sometimes things that we don't normally eat very much of and is not normally available in a grocery store setting. So I'm all for eating a wide variety of different foods. So I'm perfectly happy with eating things that are gluten-free, even though I don't require them to be gluten-free. So the next one is, the brand name is Late July, which is a brand that I'm familiar with. I had their multi-grain snacks, multi-grain chips, very good. I very much enjoyed those. But this is a sea salt, no grain tortilla chip made with tiger nut flour. Now, I've heard of this before, but I've actually never eaten tiger nut flour, to my knowledge, or tiger nuts in any way, unless it's been in something that I've had at a restaurant. But it's not something that I've actually ever consciously purchased, so I'm not quite sure what I'm in for on this one. All right. Well, it looks very much like a multi-grain tortilla chip. There's some little black specks in there. This doesn't have any extra flavoring besides the salt, so it should be a nice, simple flavor. Nice and crunchy. It is a neutral, slightly nutty very much a grain-like texture. It doesn't taste like corn. If you're expecting a corn chip, it's not. It's not that taste. It's different, but it's very neutral, and it has a satisfying crunch. So I think it's definitely something that you could make nachos out of, or put with a dip, something like that. Anywhere where you would use any kind of a crunchy chip, I think this would be a good substitute. Tiger nut flour, I like that. Now my last of the three is probably the weirdest sounding of the lot. The brand is Vegan Rob's, go vegan, sorghum Brussels sprout puffs. Again, fully vegan, gluten-free. I think these are all listed as non-GMO as well. So I don't know what to expect from these. I'm going to tell you about my relationship with Brussels sprouts. When I was a kid, I did not like them at all. It's such that strong flavor, which I did not care for as a child. Now, as an adult, I found that I did like them often, especially in certain preparations, where they're roasted nicely, so they're caramelized. And it's not just that my tastes have changed, which undoubtedly they have. My tastes have, definitely matured since I was a child. But the vegetable has actually changed. They use a different variety these days that has less bitterness to it. So that was kind of an interesting thing when I discovered that. So these days, I am absolutely open to Brussels sprouts, but I've never had them in a crunchy, salty snack. So here's the puff. It looks, in size, it's sort of like a cheese puff, but obviously not a cheesy flavor. Satisfying crunch. There's a little bit of a sort of a green vegetable flavor in there. A little bit of a saltiness, not much though. But it's not a strong taste. It's not that unusual or exotic as I was kind of expecting it to be, or that it had the potential to be. So I like those pretty well too. But again, not a strong flavor. So that kind of seems to be the theme with all three of these. They sound like they're unusual ingredients for snacks, for salty snacks. But they all have a, sort of salty, crunchy, mildly flavored edge to them. And I find them all enjoyable. So there we go. So, if you like this video, please hit the thumbs up. If you know someone else who would like this video, then please share. And also subscribe to my channel. Thanks. Bye.